had a fun day here at the library. It's Career Day! A career is your job. Do you know what job you'd like to do when you grow up? Oh, those are wonderful ideas! My friend, Coach Cody, is here today. Coach Cody, will you tell our friends about your job?
I sure will, Miss Lindy. I am a coach. I help boys and girls learn how to play ball.
That sounds like a wonderful career, Coach Cody. Which of these hats do you think a coach would wear? Would a coach wear a hard hat, a baseball cap, or a crown? I think you're right. A coach would wear a baseball cap.
You're right, Miss Lindy. I like wearing a baseball cap. Which of these hats do you think a construction worker would wear? Would a construction worker wear a hard hat, a baseball cap, or a crown?
I think a hard hat would be best.
I think you're right. A hard hat can keep your head safe while you work with big, heavy tools.
Coach Cody, what would a king wear? Would he wear a baseball cap or a crown?
A king would wear a crown unless he's going to a baseball game.
That's right. Did you know that the Bible has lots of stories about kings? Let me tell you a Bible story about one of Israel's kings. One day, God spoke to a man named Samuel. Go to Jesse's house in Bethlehem, God told him. One of his sons will be the king of Israel. I will tell you which son to choose. Samuel did what God said to do. When Samuel got to Bethlehem, he invited Jesse and his sons to worship God with him. Samuel saw Jesse's son, Eliab. He thought to himself, this must be the one who will be king. But God said he had not chosen Eliab. Then Jesse brought his son, Abinadab. This is not the one, said Samuel. Next, Jesse brought his son, Shammah. But Samuel said God had not chosen him either. After Jesse presented 7 of his sons to him, Samuel told Jesse, God hasn't chosen any of these. Are these all of the sons you have? There is still the youngest, he answered, but right now he's tending the sheep. Samuel told Jesse, send for him. Jesse sent for David, his youngest son. Samuel saw that David was handsome and healthy. God told Samuel, he is the one I have chosen. Samuel poured oil over David's head. This was a special way to show that God had chosen David to be Israel's next king.
Wow. I wonder if Samuel was surprised. David had lots of older brothers.
Even though David wasn't the oldest, he loved God very much. God chose David to be king. Samuel listened to God and did what he said to do. Doing what God says is a way to show love to God. How can you know what God wants you to do?
You can listen to God's words.
That's right! The Bible is special because it is God's message to people. It tells you what's right and what's wrong. The Bible helps you know the things that God wants you to do. The Bible also teaches about Jesus. Jesus always obeyed God. Jesus did the things that God wanted him to do even when it was very hard.
It's not always easy to do what's right.
You're right, Coach Cody. But when you do what God says, you show him how much you love him.
I want to show God that I love him a whole lot. And I can't give God a hug or send him a picture in the mail, but I can do what he says.
I'm glad we heard this Bible story today. It helped me remember that I can do what's right. I hope you make right choices too. Come back and visit me again very soon.